Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So I was like, yo, I've been doing a lot. Let me come at everyone with an update and let you guys know how week 3 has been going. I don't remember when I did the last update, but I'm pretty sure I didn't do an update of last week and then now this week that we're in right now. So right now it is 10:55 p.m. I just finished doing an assignment and I was just like, you know what, let me give everyone an update of what's been going on. So as you can see, I got my bonnet on, like it's nighttime, okay, like I'm ready for bed. But yeah, I want to give you guys, like I said, an update. So last week I had another patho quiz, which actually like I took on, I believe it was Saturday. I ended up getting a 94. So my grade has been going up. If you guys don't recall, my first patho quiz I got a 70. My second one I got, I think it was an 84, and then now this one I have, the third one I have a 94. So my grade is going up. We have a patho quiz every week, so the next one probably I'll take it either Saturday or Sunday. I haven't started reading the chapter yet. It's on the cardiovascular system and diseases related to that. So yeah, but my studying style has been the same. Basically going over the book, highlighting what I think is important, and it saves into the notebook in the app. And then I basically go over that before the quiz. So that's what's been helping me with that. Some of my classmates, they find Picmonics helpful. Some find it easier when they go through the objectives and yada, yada, yada. Today we were just like, yo, find what works best for you and stick with that. Because if you listen to all 31 of your classmates, like, you're going to get confused. Yeah, so for my culture class last week, we had to do a ways of knowing assignment, which is basically just like, I believe the name of the theorist is Carper. He said that you should provide nursing care through the ways of knowing. So personal knowing, comparing it to something that happened in your life or how you would want to be treated. Ethical knowing, basically working with the code of ethics. Emancipatory, aesthetic, basically the art part of nursing, all that stuff. So I did that assignment and I got 100. I got the message from my professor today. Wait, let me read it for y'all. If I could find it. Yeah, she just said, "Hello, Ruby. Thanks for your narrative. Enjoyed your application for the scenario and your ability to give insightful information about the depth of your relationship with the resident. Nicely done." Yes, I got 100 on that. For Gero, aka geriatrics, we had like a day off last week, but she still gave us like an assignment just to do. So it was like, what's the cost of hearing aids and does Medicare cover it? Since, you know, the class is about the elderly. So surprisingly, no, Medicare does not cover the cost of hearing aids, and hearing aids could cost up to like, I think it was $1,500 to $5,000 each, depending on which one you get. So that's crazy that, you know, insurance that was made specifically for the elderly doesn't cover something that most elderly need, like, you know. So it's just interesting. I got a 95 on that. She didn't say why I got a 95, but and she said I did, like, she's like, "Oh, you did well, thanks for putting in financial information, da 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 da." But I don't know why. I know, like, they're on us about using APA 7th edition. 7th edition just came out, I think it was this year or late last year. So usually, like, APA has always been the 6th edition. So since they changed it, it's like a couple minor changes, and since they really want to get it into our heads, they're really like coming down on us for using like the 7th edition, like trying to get us used to the 7th edition. So yeah, so what other class am I missing? In contemporary, what did I do in contemporary? Oh, I met up with my group. and we just discussed like our our future presentation that's not till like August. It's our last one, so we just like, met up with each other, talked about the theorist that we want to talk about, which is Sister Callista Roy, who had the adaptive model. So basically she said that nurses should be able to adapt and when providing care, and also like, helping their patients to adapt to like new situations, this, that, and the third. So yeah, met up with the group. We had a quiz in contemporary, just like the chapter quiz. I think it was on like 3 chapters. I got an 84 on that. It was like a little tricky, but we'll have another quiz. But my average in that class is right now 94. So we still good. We still in the running. And yeah, informatics, we had a discussion, like if we were a privacy officer, how would we handle like breaches in information and data, how we handle if we saw an employee using their smartphone, taking a picture of a resident, but saying like, oh, I didn't get his face though. So like stuff like that. So I started that. I have to do my 2 responses by tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow for my culture class, I actually have an oral presentation, only like 2 minutes. Everyone in the class has to do one. So it's basically on the book that we've been reading, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. And we have to compare it to a Purnell domain model, which is basically the textbook that we're using is written by some guy named Purnell, and he made a model of like, I guess, different domains of culture and stuff like that. So we're just comparing what the textbook says about African American heritage and culture compared to like the book, and give examples and stuff like that. So I have that here. This is just 1 page. I have about 3 pages. Yeah, so I'm gonna be talking a lot tomorrow, but there's 3 people assigned to each domain, and there's 12 domains. So there's going to be other people who are talking about what I'm talking about, but it's not a group thing. So it's going to be weird. I feel like our information is going to be overlapping. Don't really make sense, but yeah. So let me show you guys my planner. So this is my planner, guys. Like, as you can see, a lot different. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. This is the week we're on right now. Just a lot of stuff, guys. Like, compared to the first 2 weeks, like, I definitely have been putting in work. I have so much work, if you can't tell. Started filling in stuff for next week, because next week we have like exams and stuff like that. Just a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, 2 days ago, we got a message from one of our professors basically saying like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna get an orientation from me about your iPads, and it'll be on Monday, this, that, and the third. We'll go over how to set up, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, iPads? Girl, what you talking about? So it turns out we were supposed to get iPads. Supposedly that was covered in our tuition. We had no idea that we were getting iPads, know nothing about iPads. Like, we were basically like, what iPads are you talking about? So basically, yeah, we get iPads. We're supposed to use the iPads for our clinicals. We're supposed to take it with us for our clinicals. I don't know how and why and how that's going to work out. We have no information on that. All I know is yesterday we got an email saying that, oh, you guys come to the campus between 1:30 to 3 on Tuesday to pick up your iPads and your APA manual. And so, yeah, everyone was excited because they wanted to meet each other. I'm still in coronavirus stay away from me mode. I don't know. It seems like everyone forgot that the virus is still going on, but I haven't forgotten. Okay. So usually Tuesdays I go to see my boyfriend anyway. And hang out with him and his family and stuff. So I was like, oh, it's perfect because he lives close to the campus. So he drove me over there. Like, I drove to him and then he drove me over there. And like, I saw my classmates all like it was 2 separate groups, like the guys in one group and the girls in one group. Everyone's talking and there's no masks in sight. There's no gloves in sight. I'm like the only one showing up in there like a full armor of God. Okay. And I went there, picked up the iPad, picked up the manual. I was like, peace. He said, skirt, skirt, and we were out, okay? Like, listen, I will meet you guys in the fall when all this dies down, but especially because, like, you know, some people in my class have mentioned having, you know, had the virus and stuff like that. So, virus ain't dead yet, so I'm still keeping my distance. Like I said, I'll meet y'all in fall. Holla at your girl. But yeah, so I'm talking a lot. I know you guys don't like long vlogs, and don't worry, I'm gonna do like a every 2-day update, but I want to show you guys the iPad and stuff. So, and what else I got. So yeah, this is the APA manual, the 7th edition, that we're supposed to be using as a reference for all our writings, all our papers, discussion posts. Everything has to be cited. Everything needs a scholarly citation. Like, it's driving me crazy. But it's easier the more that we get through it. So, yeah, so here is the iPad that we got. iPad mini. I don't know what generation this is, but it looks like a pretty new one. Because I have the 2nd generation iPad mini. And it's a lot thicker than this. So I don't know which one this is, but it's a 64 gig iPad mini, which is really cool. Oh, I see 2019. So this must be the most recent iPad mini, which is cool. And then they also gave us, I didn't even know about this, they gave us the iPencil as well to use for our iPad mini. So it'll be cool using this in clinicals and stuff. Like I said, I don't know how that's going to work out, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I guess, I know we have to set it up soon, and I don't know what we're going to be using it for, but I'm glad that we get to keep it, because I'll just trade in my like old iPad once school is over, and, you know, keep this one. Maybe even start vlogging using this one if it has like all the nice features, you know. Holla at your girl. Okay, so yeah, that's my update for what's been going on. I'll come at you guys most likely at the end of the week to let you know how the rest of the week goes. If not, this may just be the end of the vlog, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So I'll just say the outro, and if I continue, then, you know, I'll put the outro in the next one. So yeah, if you like this video, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.